This tutorial teaches you how to have the 4H opening slides automatically open when you open your WebEx meeting. It's really a time saver. In the CPR for WebEx Meetings webinar series, you learn to begin every meeting with hot, hype, help, and how, the 4 slides that get your team interacting with one another right from the beginning, so they are primed to interact even more during the middle of the meeting. Today, I'm going to teach you how to upload all of these automatically. So instead of having to load these 4H opening slides at the beginning of every meeting, we're going to go into a template. We're going to load them once, and then every time you open your WebEx meeting with that team, they'll appear. The first step is to create your 4H opening slides, and then to load them in a WebEx environment, and then save them as a Ucf file. Best way to do that is to go to File, Save As, Document. And as you can see here, it wants to save it as a universal communication format, a Ucf file. That's exactly what we want. So just note the location and go ahead and save it. We'll be using it a little bit later on. Next, log on to your corporate WebEx Meeting Center. Normally, the URL for your WebEx Meeting Center will be the name of your company, .webex.com. You should see a screen that looks like this with a schedule on it, and you should see a button that says Host Log On the right. Go ahead and click on that. You'll be taken to another screen where you need to give your username and your password to get access to scheduling meetings on WebEx. I'm going to pause while I fill mine out. In the next screen, we'll want to go through the process of scheduling a meeting. Go ahead and click on Schedule a Meeting. We'll need to give our meeting a name and the password twice. I'm going to pause again while I fill that in. Once you have that filled out, we want to go into the Advanced Scheduler. So let's go ahead and click on Advanced Scheduler. It has a few tabs over here on the right that give us the opportunity to just make some adjustments in the settings. We're going to go to the Agenda and Welcome. On this screen, we're not going to complete an agenda since that will be different in every meeting, and we don't need to add anything about the Information tab templates. The part I want to bring to your attention is this one right here, automatically share presentation or document once a participant joins the meeting. So even if you're not on, they're going to see it. We're going to want to go ahead and browse and upload that Ucf file. So I'm going to click Browse. A new window opens, and it's going to ask me, where do I want to upload this? I'm going to browse, and I'm going to find that file that is right here that is a Ucf file, and I'm going to double click on it, or I can single click and touch the open button. Once you see the file name here, just click Upload. And we can see that it is loaded here, and we can click Done. And now you'll also see on our template, it shows that it's going to be here. When we open our meeting, that will be what we will see. The last step is to save this setting as a new template. So we're going to click on the Save as Template button. When the new window opens, we're going to give it the name of the team that it's for. So I'm going to title this template Troubleshooting Team. And I'm going to save it. So now when I come in and I want to set up a new meeting, either in Outlook or here, I'm going to look for the name Troubleshooting Team as the template. And as long as I schedule my meeting with that Troubleshooting Team template, then that 4H opening slide deck will automatically load every single time. When you load an automatic template like I've shown you, you generally do want it to start automatically. This is a default setting. But let me show you something else that's really cool about this. If you're doing a presentation to a group, and let's say you want to introduce yourself or introduce your topic or put something special on a series of rotating slides at the beginning to kind of raise anticipation about your presentation, I call them a kiosk, but you can actually set up your 4 or 5 slides in PowerPoint, upload them and do everything that we did for the template like you've learned here, and then set those to start playing about 10 or 15 minutes before your presentation. It really creates a lot of energy. It's really cool. So you can set this here for continuous play, and it would rotate every usually 15 to 20 seconds. It's very cool, something to know about. You also have the option to allow participants to control the presentation or document. Depending on how small your team is, you might want to click this instead. But you've got some choices here. Be aware of them. Anytime you change any setting related to this template, you must go back down and once again save that template so that everything is intact. It is really cool when you start your WebEx meeting for those 4-H slides to be automatically loaded. And you don't have to worry about it, and they're ready for your team to collaborate on them. Here were the steps we learned today to automatically upload those 4-H slides. First, go into any WebEx and upload your 4-H slides. Then save them as a UCF file. Just save as document. It'll automatically make it UCF. Then we learn to separately log on to your company's WebEx Meeting Center site. Normally, it is at yourcompanyname.webex.com. Give them your user ID and your password. Then you'll be able to touch Schedule a Meeting and open up the meeting scheduler. You'll be in the Quick Meeting Scheduler. We want to be in the Advanced Scheduler. Just click on that. And then there'll be a series of buttons down the right side of the screen. Find the one that it says Agenda and Welcome and click on it. Then about halfway down that screen, you're going to browse and upload that UCF file of those 4-H slides. When you're done, click the Upload and then click Done. When all of that is complete, at the base of that scheduler screen is a Save As Template button. You're going to want to click on that, and you're going to give it the team name so you can find it when you're scheduling meetings out of Outlook or here. And then last of all, when you schedule any future meeting invitations, you will need to do the drop-down menu. Now, there are a few more things that we're going to learn about setting up this template. We're going to enhance it a little bit and do a little bit more with it, but this right now puts you way ahead of the pack. Hope you enjoy using this.